No matter what else is going on, perfection is right here on a Saturday afternoon. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the Purdue Boilermakers and the Maryland Terrapins. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Catching up with the Boilermakers head coach before the game, this is going to be a huge challenge to get this upset on the road. Not only is this one of the best quality opponents they have faced so far, it is a quality crowd. You can hear from the noise. This crowd is ready to get after it. A very hostile environment. We will see how they handle it, and I will keep you posted how it's going down here on the field. Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Boilermakers offense will have the football first. And here comes the guy that'll be running the show. Tough day in that last loss, threw a couple of interceptions and did not throw a touchdown pass. The option, he'll keep it. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
And this will push the offense back as they mark it dead at the 10.
And the punter pulling out his pitching wedge on that. Look at the spin on this ball. It just died as soon as it hit the ground. Beautiful job.
So the Maryland Terrapins offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And this junior tight end is a steady, productive piece of their attack. They say the tight end's always open, and he seems to always be, and he's always making big plays.
There's a lot of great attributes about a tight end, like the size, the physicality. This guy, though, what sticks out the most is the speed. You want to play him man-to-man, put a linebacker on him, that's a problem. You put a safety on him, he's still got good enough speed and size to go win. Palmer, this guy, they put him everywhere, and he wins because of that blazing speed.
It's really crazy to think about that he might actually be their fastest. If you had everybody lined up at receiver, tight end, just running vertical routes, he might actually be the fastest. And Dave, we've even seen him on film run away from cornerbacks as well in man coverage. Nobody can seem to catch up with this guy. A very unique skill set for a tight end.
On the run, fires downfield. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
Gonna look downfield again. Here's a heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Under fire. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. The Terrapins will call on their punt team. Cradles it at the 35. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here's Gibson to begin the drive. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
This play works for one reason. You toss the ball quickly to the left, receivers have to block. Once that running back gets on the perimeter, you're going nowhere if those receivers aren't committed to getting on those DBs, locking on and running their feet. That's not their first priority. I know they're going to catch the ball more than they're going to block. Nice job blocking on that toss.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
They'll run the option. Keeps it himself. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Official stopping play as one of the Terrapins is down on the field. The Boilermakers look to keep this drive humming. Right back to the well.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Here's a give to Gibson. Got enough for the first. Headed to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Purdue!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Running inside, it's Williams. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to throw, it's Washington. Catch in the middle, it's Fleming. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. They send the tight end in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Webb. Could not make his way to the corner.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
Throws to the wideout. With the catch, it's Webb. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And the Terrapins come to the line in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. Wants to fire on second down. Looking to the big tight end. He's open on the right. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The Terrapins trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll run it. Smith. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Maryland!
And at first you don't succeed, you try again, right? Give it right back to him, man. They tried to be physical on 1st down. He didn't punch it in. I love that they came right back to him. Up front, a better job blocking, created just a little bit of a hole, and that's all he needed to run through.
He'll return it. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Quarterback making checks. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He'll pull it down. Open space at the 25. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the 1st down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that 1st.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Oh, he's got a chance! And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Boilermakers want to crank the tempo.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys. And
makes a grab and room to run. The tag to the house. Touchdown, Boilermakers! They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is blocked.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Offense in a bunch formation. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Hauls it in. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Run inside. It's Smith. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. The short hands, it's Webb. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And this one is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The option look. Pulls it on the option. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Boilermakers will hustle to the line.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great 2nd down opportunity.
Now on the option. He'll try to get to the marker himself.
Really good job by this offense, understanding where the sticks are. It's 3rd down and short. The QB makes the pitch. Good, accurate pitch, and then he does the rest. Gets north-south and gets the first down.
To the air on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll run play action. Throws for the tight end. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Still on his feet at the 45. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like, it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
He'll keep it himself. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
The Boilermakers decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Drop the football and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Dropping back, it's Washington. Throwing right. That's caught. It's Fleming. Flying down the right side.
the different time management situations this head coach was using in the first half has led to this moment specifically right here. This is exactly what he wanted to have happen. He wanted to score a touchdown at the end of the first half, take a lead, knowing he's got the ball first in the second half. If they score a touchdown then, all of a sudden this thing starts blowing wide open for them, and all the momentum is on their side.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Might be changing the route. They'll start on the ground with Jarrett Gibson. They make the stop, but he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking downfield on first down. He'll pull it down and run. At the 45 on his way. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. We begin with Southern Mississippi taking on the James Madison Dukes. And it's the Golden Eagles sneaking out of here with an upset victory. Gonna have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome. And that's now 4 W's on the season. This one could be a confidence builder, not only in the context of this season, but also what that group of underclassmen can do down the road. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in College Park. So far today, the most dominant player on the field has been that DB. Pass breakups, shutting down one side of the field. He's been a one-man wrecking crew, and he's played a big part in this halftime lead. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Boilermakers will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside the 15 here. Oh, now the ball has been knocked free. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Man, this kickoff unit, they've got heat-seeking missiles running down the field with bad intentions. They hit that return man with authority, and that's what popped the ball loose.
Got a little grass. Forced out of bounds. Good pickup there on the ground.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays too.
He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
Well, they go with a toss play, and you see the patience this running back has. I love when he has the ball in his hands. He's just able to sort of feel out where defenders are. He's able to see the hole open up. Once he sees it, puts his...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Purdue! And that one will put him up here in the second half. That is his 3rd score of the game, and now 14 on the season. And the extra point is good. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Pulls it, fired, complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to pass. It's Washington. Catch in the middle. It's Durham. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And this is a defense that I think is really feeling themselves right now, especially after some of the good things they did in that first half. And getting a sack right away on the opening play of the 3rd quarter, that's got to get the juices flowing. And you know after that, they're going to keep this pass rush coming.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Here's Gibson to begin the drive. Oh, he's got some space. He's got 98 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. A designed run for the quarterback. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. The Boilermakers racing to the line in the hurry-up. The play-action fake. Looking for space to the left. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He might want another play. On 4th down, trying to find his man. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
And, man, a lot of times it's hard to outrun that blitz, and they bring pressure. They push him outside of the pocket. Nice job covered in downfield. Nobody open. He can't find a place to go with the football, and this is exactly what you should do. Keep hunting. Keep chasing. They finally catch him. Get the big sack on 4th down. The #1 goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him. Try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
Makes the catch. It's Webb. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Buys a little time with his feet. Turning it on! They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. And the Terrapins will have it 1st and 10. Wants to pass. Pressure coming. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland!
And this is the part of the field where you gotta love to have the big tight ends. These guys are used all over the field now. Find those mismatches. Palmer, nice throw, nice catch.
Man, I remember a time when tight ends were good for 5-yard out routes and blocking. How nice is it to have a guy with this guy's size and speed to stretch the field vertically, get into the end zone quickly, and be a great target for you? That's every quarterback's dream.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Gets the back moving. He'll start on the ground with Jarrett Gibson. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
And this is a really good job of getting on the perimeter so quickly. When you run these tosses, you get away from the big boys. And when you got speed in the backfield, let him do the rest, right? Flip it to him, let him get outside, let him run the football, make a big gain. When you got speed at the running back spot, you definitely want to toss it to him and get him on the perimeter.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that front. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Handoff from the gun. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. And the Boilermakers are in the hurry-up. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. Making side adjustments here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Not really a huge decision there. You don't want to give up the football at this juncture of the game, and they're able to keep the drive going.
You know, the head coach here obviously feels like punts and field goals are not going to get him back in it, so put this one on your quarterback. Trust in him to go out and execute and give your team a chance to win.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. The Boilermakers are marching down the field. Motion from the back. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Scrambling away. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. After the sack, they have their work cut out for them. Basically, they have to get it to the other side of town. Here comes the heat. Avoids the pressure and gets away. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really...
They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
On the Maryland sideline, their tight end has been a brilliant target here today. Over 100 yards receiving already in this game, and I expect them to keep him in and keep going to this big target. As you know, the tight ends never get the glory, and this guy is on fire today. Let's see if they continue to feed him the rock. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Wants to throw. It's Washington. He'll get rid of it. Got him downfield. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why then.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off the play fake. Into the house. Touchdown, Terrapins!
the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And he's going to bring it out. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
You know, at this point of the game, guys, trailing the way they are late in the game, check down throws are not going to get it done. You have got to be more aggressive in the passing game, and you're going to have to just start taking shots.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Boilermakers want to move quickly.
And I know everybody's looking at that clock as it ticks, and we're down a couple of possessions, but nice job getting the first down. But this offense has to stay in hyperspeed, right? Down 2 possessions, got to throw the football, use the sidelines, use the middle of the...
And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. They'll send the back in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Gibson. And he's got the first down. Good pickup on the play there. And now we'll see what they do coming out of the 2-minute timeout. Handoff for Jarrett. Maybe a touchdown-saving stop gets him out of bounds at the 5. First and goal coming up.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. They'll run with Gibson. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back.
And how about the onside kick team coming through for your ball club? Down 3, you got to get the football late in this ball game. They get the ball now with a chance to maybe tie it or go win this thing. Great execution.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down marker.
Well, bad news, he didn't get the first down there. The good news, though, he got out of bounds, stopped the clock. They still have 1 timeout, so there's a lot of time still in this 2-minute situation to march down the field and get a score.
And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long, so they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you do.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
Third downs are so crucial, and quarterbacks, you want them to be elite with their functioning, be able to go through their progressions, get rid of the football, not take sacks. But they just took a sack. How about the individual effort by that defense, understanding third down and getting to the quarterback?
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Here's the pressure. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. He's looking to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And this is dropped Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Might have a chance. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. He'll toss it. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. Here's Gibson one more time. Timeout is called with just a single second left. This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. Timeout is called with just a single second left. This to tie things up in the final minute. So now on comes the field goal unit. And this to tie us up in the final minute. And it's good! Tied the game, and we're going to OT. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
The Boilermakers with the 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Trying to surprise him with the pass. A shot toward the end zone. If he houses this, it's ball game. Oh, what a caught. And the takeaway is the exclamation point. The game saver for the win. First down, and this defense is desperate. Any kind of scoring, it's over. Looking for a man. It's Washington. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got his man in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
DB's right up on the receivers. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Timeout called by the defense as they want to make sure they avoid any hint of a mental lapse here in overtime. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Got it! And now they take the lead. The drama built throughout this game, memorable plays, and then finally the gut-wrenching loss at the end in overtime.
This coaching staff is going to look back at the overtime, and they're going to wish they had called some different plays. They had some things set up, but ultimately, with games like this, they come down to the wire. You got to be able to dial up plays to win. I don't think this coaching staff did a great job.
And it's so frustrating to get to this point and make enough plays to be in the game, to come up short in overtime. I'd almost rather get blown out or this game decided in regulation. Just very frustrating to lose a game, especially like this in OT.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.